Hi, my name is Caleb. I'm a managing director. I give Signaturely a 5 out of 5 star review. For more reviews like this, please click below. So, in considering Signaturely, I actually bounced back and forth between Adobe Sign and Signaturely. They both basically had a few free signatures a month. So between the two of them, I managed to actually do what I needed to do in the initial stages. But when it came to where uh, the volume of signatures I needed grew and outgrew the free signatures, I compared the two, and I found that Adobe just it wasn't as user friendly. It wasn't as easy to navigate. Pricing wise, I believe it was similar, but Signaturely I think actually was a better price, and certainly just usability and overall customer experience. Signaturely was superior to Adobe Sign. So I chose Signaturely because it was a great user experience. It was very easy to navigate, very easy to do. Uh, Also, on top of that, the, the fact that month to month, I didn't need a recurring subscription necessarily for a high volume of signatures. So, in fact, recently, I actually was able to cancel my subscription briefly, temporarily, because I wasn't exceeding the free signature limit. So being able to kind of turn it off and turn it on for what was tailored to my business needs, given the particular month, just made it really helpful. Being able to track everything and download very easily from the actual software itself is pretty slick. Sending reminders, being notified when someone has actually looked at the contract. So I'm using it in such a way where I'm basically registering new business partners, and knowing that they've looked at the contract is a helpful first step, because then I've got something to follow up on and say, hey, just check in with these prospective business partners to know if they have any questions or anything like that. So I initially was onboarded to Signaturely actually from the I guess the recipient side. So a business partner of mine, we were going to collaborate on some services, and the way that we signed it was through Signaturely. So that was my initial exposure. And knowing that I needed signatures on agreements for my business partners, it was a helpful introduction for how it worked from their perspective. So as I sought to use the software. My initial onboarding, it was dead easy, just registering my account for the free monthly signatures, which I think at the time was 3 free signatures a month. Um, Onboarding it was pretty straightforward, pretty easy. It wasn't difficult to do. I've got essentially one agreement that I need to distribute to several partners, and all I need is their email and the name that they're going to sign with, and that's pretty much it. It was very easy to use. And then as business picked up and progressed, I then needed to yeah, switch over to the actual paid subscription, which was very easy to do, and they made it pretty clear that if you need to cancel the subscription, you'll revert back to the free uh, allowance of signatures per month. So overall, the onboarding experience was fairly straightforward and fairly simple. If you're thinking about using Signaturely, firstly, I think from what I have seen of different products out there, it's really a great affordable option for you. What one consideration for you in terms of the technology people use to sign the actual agreements, it is important. So, for example, I had a business partner with very old computer technology, so actually needed to use his phone to sign the agreement, which is not really anything against Signaturely, because if you're trying to cover computers that are 15 and 20 years old, it's not very viable from a business perspective. But it's just helpful to know that if you have clients that are using very antiquated systems, that it's just worth considering that as you approach it. But any mobile, Android, iPhone type technology or modern computers will work very seamlessly. But in terms of doing it as well, if you do, if you're concerned about month to month, not needing it every month, then just go for the month to month subscription. And when you cancel the service, you're not canceling the free service. You're just canceling the paid service, and you revert back to the free signature. So you can really turn it on and off with relative ease.